What's up, Nintendo gamers? The Kid here with another Nintendo Switch video. Yes, we're going through the rumors again with the Nintendo Switch. Now, first things first, I'm going to tell you a little bit of the news, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts later on, you know, business as usual with me. So the first one, about the pricing of the Nintendo Switch. Now, just over the weekend, Toys R Us Canada made a listing for the Nintendo Switch, having it priced as $329.99 Canadian dollars, which is about $250 in US dollar and 200 euros and actually $320 for Australia. So this is, you know, nothing that is unusual. We always see retailers put in a placeholder price for their products, including different, you know, consumer products like video games or even TVs. Even though it's no official word given from the actual company, that being Nintendo, they still have these prices. I guess they're based on some type of estimate that they make to entice people to either reserve or pre-purchase these items. Now the thing is, we don't know if this is the actual price. We don't know if it's even close to the price. I personally think, really, with this rumor, that it's true, that it will be $250. I think I already talked about this in my last video, that will pretty much be the sweet spot for this console, to be $250. And if it is $250, that it's definitely going to sell like hotcakes, because that's a really good price for what the Nintendo Switch is. It's a console, it's a handheld, it's a hybrid, and it has, you know, Wii U plus graphics. So I mean, you really can't go wrong with that price. So hopefully this is true. I think it is going to end up being true. I just don't see this being 300, even though 300 is really the most realistic of it all. But $250 will be the best thing. I do believe that it's not that off. Probably it most likely isn't that off. It's either going to be $300 or $250. I mean, they could make a 300 bundle that comes with more accessories or whatever, what have you, but we'll see. Some think it might be only $200. Really, that would be a dream and pretty much a steal. But I doubt it will ever be $200. $250 to $300 is pretty much the most realistic estimate here. So the next rumor is about Zelda and Mario Switch. Now, this comes from Emily Rogers, this rumor, and she has been pretty spot on with her rumors, you know, even pointing out and being correct about when the reveal for the Nintendo Switch was and everything. So she's pretty credible at this point and has been spot on so far. I mean, she's been spotty sometimes, but for the last few months, she's been completely spot on. And even Eurogamer is confirming this, which they have been pretty spot on as far as the design of the Nintendo Switch and other rumors too. And the rumor is that Mario Switch will be a launch title for the Nintendo Switch, and Zelda Breath of the Wild will actually be coming later within the year. Now, really, I don't know what to feel about that. Now, on one hand, I'm excited we're getting a new Mario game, and on the other hand, it's really kind of weird that this game that has been in development for probably 5 years or so at this point is coming out later than it. Why would Mario Switch be a launch game when we don't even have any official screenshots of this game, and we've only gotten about a 8-second glimpse of it during the reveal trailer? So why would this be a launch game? I mean, it will be good for the system, definitely. It's Mario. People buy Mario, and that will be great for the system at launch. But at the same time, what kind of pisses me off is that we've been waiting so long for Zelda Breath of the Wild, and to know that we're going to be waiting even longer for it is pretty heartbreaking, actually, to be honest. And the thing is, even though we got the 10 or plus hours of gameplay on the Great Plateau at E3, we still don't know much about this game. And I do think that we will get a Nintendo Direct on this game before the end of this year, actually. A lot of people think that, that's not going to happen, and that's, especially with it launching for the Nintendo Switch. Well, what people thought at first, if this rumor indeed is true, it makes sense even more if there is a Nintendo Direct this year, instead of them just showing it off during the whole Nintendo Switch presentation they're going to have in January. Now, I really can't be that happy about this, because I've been waiting for Zelda Breath of the Wild as for the longest, and it skipped an E3 and everything, and again, we don't have much information on the game. It looks amazing so far, but I mean, it's going on 4 years waiting on this game, and since we've seen the reveal and it's still not out, and I just can't imagine why it wouldn't come out during the launch of Nintendo Switch. I mean, I would say, why can't we have both? But some could argue, and which will be a pretty good argument, that having Mario and then Zelda on the launch day of the Nintendo Switch may kind of make one or the other fail. I mean, you have to choose. Some people most likely have to choose between Mario or Zelda. Which one do you want? Some might not be able to get both, or some might not be able to pay attention to one game while having another that they're interested in. I'm one of those people who, if I have a game, I really don't play a different game until I complete the first game that I have. So usually I hold off on just getting more than one game, to divide my time between, because for me it's just hard for me. I get into one game and I stay into that game, but some people can. I'm not saying those people do not exist, but at the same time, Mario Switch as a launch title for the Nintendo Switch, again, in theory and practice, that's amazing. That'll be good. That will really help push sales for the Nintendo Switch. But at the same time, for the Zelda fans like me, that's really just that's nothing to be happy about, to be honest, especially with the long wait we have with this game, so far. So we'll see. And the other thing that's kind of a kick in the nuts is that, we have this new Mario game we barely seen anything about or even heard anything about coming out for the system launch, yet this game we've known about for years and years is still not here for us to finally put our hands on. So we'll see. I mean, I'm happy to have Mario because Mario is my favorite franchise, but then again, I like Zelda too, and Zelda is doing things that I've always wanted the series to do, to drive it forward, and it just sucks to have to wait for that. So that's really my official opinion on everything, guys. I mean, what do you think about all these rumors and everything? Tell me in the comments below. Again, I'll have all my sources in the description so you guys can check that out for yourselves. Please like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.